Hello. Yo, mic check, 1 2 1 2. Too Legit sitting on the mic. I'm your host, Too Legit. We're here live. And y'all know what it is. Welcome to the city, you guys. And hope everyone's doing good today. Oh, Miss Chemical Stairs. I changed it up. I changed it up. That was so close though. Off script, WTF, I know. I'm thinking of trying to incorporate more DJ elements like on the radio. DJ Too Legit Live. Welcome to the city. Hope you enjoy your stay. I'm your host, Too Legit City. And we're going to be jamming in with some Oxygen Not Included, some lo-fi jams, and of course the chill vibes. Don't forget the little kitty cat Mamba in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. But guys, we are here today, and we're going to be doing some more base game Oxygen Not Included. And that means that we're going to be messing around today with some super coolants. Getting some more of the legendary super coolants. And of course, trying to get some liquid oxygen at the very least today. We're also going to be looking to dabble in getting some of the critters. But of course, we'll see. Miss Chemical Stairs, I gotta ask, do you know anything about the radio hosts? Like, is there anything they do a lot? And yo, Ghostwriter, another 7 hours indeed. It was crazy. Corny, hope you're doing well. And of course, other people in chat, Uglar, Vis, Marl, I see you guys, man. Hope you guys are doing good. Got the notification crew in. But of course, hope everyone's doing good today on this Monday afternoon. Really not a radio listener. Gotcha. You know what was now that you're here, Miss Chemical Stairs, I forgot to tell you last time. But when I was hanging out with Steph, we ended up talking about BTS and the K-pop scene. And we brought you up too. Well, I did. It was pretty funny. Because I was like Steph brought up Harry Styles. I was like, you know who listens to Harry Styles? Miss Chemical Stairs. And then, out of nowhere, Steph brings up, oh, BTS broke up. They're no longer one band anymore. I was like, what the heck? I didn't know that. And then at the same time, I was like, you know what's funny? Miss Chemical Stairs listens to BTS as well. I was like, that transition from One Direction to Harry Styles to BTS. I was like, that's literally what happened to Miss Chemical Stairs. That's like how the music kind of went. And I was like, what the heck, dude? And then we were just talking about music, and she was talking about how it's like a lot of the songs like from BTS, I don't listen to a lot of their music just because it's not like I have preference for it or anything like that, but it's like they're not I don't look out for music, right? So I don't like type in on YouTube, oh, I need to listen to so-and-so by so-and-so. I usually just listen to whatever's on. And so it's like, I don't hear their music that often. And she brought up, is like, dude, this is BTS. I was like, man, these sound like just American pop. It was pretty impressive because it's like, you don't hear the accent. They're speaking English. And apparently they're doing the thing Jackie Chan does, where they don't know the words they're actually saying, but they just know how to say the words. Because I believe Jackie Chan in an interview said that. He's like, yeah, I actually don't know English. We just rehearse the lines and I just say the lines. I don't know what I'm actually saying. And I was like, oh, they do that too? That's insane. And it's like, it's pretty good. They have the accent, I will say that. The One Direction to BTS pipeline. Yeah, man. It seems like it's a thing. Like it's like a transitionary thing. It's a rite of passage at that point. But yeah, learned a lot about them when I was hanging out with Steph. It was pretty funny. So we were working on this tamer design. This is oxygen with a little bit of solid carbon dioxide. So there's nothing bad. I could actually just seal this up after opening this, and we're gonna open it now. And then we had the spam added in. This is ready to kick on after we have the pipeline build. I will also want this running right now as well. But how's everyone doing today? I see you guys in chat. Hope everyone's having a good start to the week on the Mondays. Hope you guys are ready for the month of December and all the holidays that come along with it. And especially to wrap up the end of 2022. Hope you guys are ready, man. Because the new year is right around the corner. And guys, today we are actually done with the research, which means I don't need to send rockets for no reason anymore out to space because we have everything we need. So instead, what we're going to want to do most likely is do a little bit of achievement hunting. Of course, there's also going to be the necessary things of doing super cooling. So we're going to remove one of our canisters. We have petroleum here, and then we can make super cooling. That's all we needed. So we have fullerene. I do want a little bit more. Because I know we're going to need it. And then that means we still need to have our rockets do their thing. It's going to be these two rockets. This one is going to be going to grab the gassy moon. I don't know if this is accurate, so I got to recheck that. Looks like we're getting a meteor shower right now. Feels bad, man. And it looks like, yeah, we're going to be getting ready for that. Oh, there's a couple of items here that I want to actually move out before they start generating heat. The geek get their dupe. Yes. I believe everything on the page should be done. Yes. Now, should be. Should be done. I want to say I did everything on there. All of the dupes, the daily smiles, feed the Mambas. I want to say they're all good. Alright. So there was these artifacts that we're putting up here to chill. The sandstone is pretty smooth now. Same thing with the bioluminescence. And we can put that in the Great Hall now. Sweet. Let's put it in the center, so we could get it for the rec room. And then, here we go. Bioluminescence. And then sandstone. Alright, so then we have to move in the mangled sacks. Here. With the idea being that it's trying to cool down. Yes. Xandroff got a third character. Silent One got in. No Name got in. Deuce Steezy got in. Cyberdyne got in. Ghost Rider, I believe, got in as well. We got you, right, Ghost Rider? Wait, I would have to look up here. The Ghost Rider Steve, that's right. And then Jubbanamna. Hey, there he is. Yep, we got him in. He wanted the Gossman or Nicola. Either Gossman with a comb over or Nicola with the spiky hair. I remember that. What's going on, K-Kun? How are you? I see you over there. How is the new week? How is the Mondays? And someone is getting burned. Classic Nisbet. Getting out without the suits on, huh? I see you though, K-Kun. How it bees? How's the Mondays? Good, you? Hey, good to hear, good to hear. What's up on day 5? I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm doing pretty good. I am gonna make an executive decision and make every day a subathon, Kappa. I'm just kidding. We're not gonna do that. But I'm not gonna lie, man. This subathon is lasting way longer than I expected, and I'm not gonna lie, man. It is something. Copium. I see you, Uglarvisk. I see you over there, man. But man, subathon, it gets you, man. It gets you. Ooh, snazzier green suit. I'm gonna get that just to pass it out. Hey, Uglarvis with the daily smiles. Can we get some smiles in chat? Can we get some happy faces? The Mamba loves. Mamba happies. I'm gonna roll a d20 to pass out the suit. Hey, Uglarvis Morrow. Thank you for the smiles, you guys. Good vibes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Devin gets a green suit. All the loves, you guys. All the good vibes. Hope everyone's doing good today, man. Gotta have the smiles. The daily smiles. Okay, good rolling of 15. Not bad. That's not bad. I see you over there. Well, I have seeds being sweat. Oh, no, but these don't actually rot, right? They're actually just seeds. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Wow, that was pretty bad, though. This guy rolled it equivalent to a 1 or a 2. That's actually a natural 2. If it was a d20. I will say that. Sunflower seeds. And how are you, little furry fellows, today? Look, I brought sunflower seeds. Are you hungry? Oh, one moment, my dear little friends. I left the recorder on. Log ends. We had sunflower seeds? That must have been bristleberries, right? So seed. Do they not show seeds here? Nightbot says, drink your water. Drink the water, fam. Gotta drink the water. I gotta stay hydrated. Y'all know what it is. I just had some coffee, though. So we're gonna chill out with that for a bit. Water sucks. Hey, man. It does, but you still gotta drink it. For the greater good. For the greater good, we gotta drink the water, man. Oh, so we're getting a lot of pea water right now. Oh, it's because the pipeline hasn't actually get cut off yet. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Let's cut that. Oh, but it mixes with the warm water. Oh, that's so good. The negative 2.7 Celsius mixes in with the warm 40 Celsius water, and we get 10-degree water. I was worried that I was gonna freeze the pipes accidentally. There's a good chance that happens still. Okay, so we're fine. Not bad, not bad. So dirt's looking pretty good. I could probably ranch a shovel today if I really want to. Probably don't have to anymore. We're not living off of mealwood anymore either. So no more farms. It's only going to be the wild farms now. And it's handling pretty well. I can't complain. We're still moving oil out as we should. And then there's the ice biome still at the bottom of the map. Alright, so we mine this out. We got to sweep this. And then I don't think it's possible for me to sweep out or pump out liquid carbon dioxide. And even if it does, it just becomes a gas. Shouldn't be that bad. And after we sweep out this tile, we're going to need to seal this up. And that is going to allow us to basically... Is that oil? That's liquid carbon dioxide. To allow us to basically get this tamed, because it's going to not be as cold anymore. Like the water right there, it is 5 degrees Celsius. It's about to freeze. So this needs to be swept very quickly. Otherwise, it's going to be a big problem. Water's going to freeze, bad times. There it is. Please get the whole thing. Nope, not strong enough. Feels bad. And guys, if you guys didn't know, we have a poll going on right now. We're going to be doing a face cam stream sometime in the future. So guys, you guys coming in, you guys are that did subscribe to do the face cam stream. We're going to be having another one. So guys, let us know when you guys will be free for the next face cam stream. Vote on the poll, and then that's going to choose the day we will be doing the face cam. So choose a day that you guys are free or a day that you guys would like to see it. Alright, so this is ready as well. So I could turn this off. Same thing with this tile. And then we got to start rerouting the pipelines going back up. Okay. So there's going to be a couple things I need to do here. I need to mine out this layer. It's going to seem kind of jank, but it's going to be necessary. And then we're gonna do a weird ladder scheme here. And then this is gonna be like that. Should be fine. And this ladder scheme is because we need to pull up more pipelines going up. Necessary things we gotta do. 3 more pipelines coming up. Now this bottom area, I don't think we need to add oxygen because a lot of it is because we're wearing suits and because of the other gases. I don't think it's necessary. Right? A lot of the other gases right there make it seem like I don't need to do it. There's also this right here that I'm actually using to kind of keep the gases from coming through. I should probably just let all the CO2 come down. Let it condense. Oh, that actually should be the strat, huh? I could put a mech door down there. Like this. And make it so that it crushes any liquid that freezes. So liquid chlorine, liquid CO2. And then allow all the gas to just come down. Oxygen wouldn't get crushed because there's no liquid. And it would be oxygen gas. And that wouldn't be that bad. That could be a strat, man. Thinking about it. Alright, so we got the petroleums coming out. We're working on this. And then we're going to get some pipelines coming out for a new O2. That got swept. We need to do this on a high priority. Hopefully no one gets inside and gets locked in. Salt water is about to freeze itself. Nope. Heats itself back up again. Let's go. Hey. What's going on, John? I see you over there. Hey, bro. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you were good and had a nice weekend. Dude, we had a subathon over the weekend. It was pretty good because we're still continuing. Hope you had a nice one too, Johnny. But how are you? How is the new week? How's the Mondays? F, I missed it. All good. Subathon still continues. Don't have to do anything, but, you know. If you wanted to play longer than 7 hours on the clock, you know what to do. All the information on the top of the screen. But of course, you don't have to do anything. Just make sure that you take care of yourself first. Oh, hey, Johnny! Appreciate it. Adding some time to the clock. Thanks so much for the tier 1. Enjoy the emotes, the 20 dice ad reviewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. You know what it is. Thank you for the support. Welcome to the city. Hope you enjoy your stay. Alright, so I need to stop this water from coming out because it's freezing. Here I am after the WC. What's WC? Is that the water closet where you wash your hands? One of the favorite streamers. Appreciate that, man. Got the nod of approval. Oh, the World Cup. Hey. Didn't my Lakers lose? No, my Lakers. My USA lose. I reference Team USA as my Lakers, man. Oh, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a meme, dude. That's 100% me. I reference the freaking Team USA as my Lakers, man. That's freaking hilarious. And we're still growing sleet wheat. Classic. Water closet. Dude, I didn't know what WC stood for, man. It's not common. I'm sorry, Jubbanom. US always uses the World Cup. Yeah, it happens. So who's the favorite? Is there a favorite this year? I don't know anything about how the different countries compare, man, at all. Like, real talk, man. I just know there's teams. I don't know who's good, who's bad, which one has a chance, things like that. US always loses, feels bad. Brazil just destroyed Korea, feels bad. Was Korea supposed to be good? Doesn't Korea do pretty good soccer? The two clear favorites is Brazil and France. Oh shit! Are they gonna fight each other in the final round? The classic, man. That would be the classic. Cthulhu, I see you over there, man. I see you over there with that question too. What a guy. Alright, so this got sealed up. Man did not get stuck, which is good. Salt water goes into the desalinator, and then otherwise drips into the top. That allows us to store the liquid infinitely. This doesn't have power, and I kind of want to get some juice for that. Now that we have hydrogen, though, I might just want to get another smart... Actually. I'm thinking about this. Brazil and France can only face each other in the finals. Oh, wow. That is going to be the classic. Only in the finals, huh? Alright, so this is a problem. I need to actually balance out this wire. And I need to get this one on it as well. So I do need a separate wire that's not off of the wheel. Right? Because the wheel doesn't need the wheel now that we have the extra hydrogen. So I do need the other two on a separate power line. I could do something weird. We could put a transformer in here. Oh no, that's kind of pointless though, because I would have to drag the power line through. I'm not gonna lie, man. I think part of the reason why I don't watch the World Cup is because the US always loses and we never have a good World Cup team. I think that's what happens most of the time. We just don't win, so it's like, I don't know if we want to watch. You know what I'm saying, man? Even when we did have a decent team, we were far from like being a top contender, man. That's why we stick to basketball. That's why I watch basketball. Asia Alpha. They're actually looking that good, huh? I see you over there. We'll see, man. We'll see. Things happen. We will see. Will this ever get hot enough? Argentina's gonna win. Random, okay. Oh, why is there oxygen here? That's really weird. Let's try to make this into a vacuum lock. So we don't have this generating heat. Messi's last tango. He's still playing, man. I'm thinking, could I make this into a transformer spot? And then just seal this up? That might be the play. And then put the transformer here into the salinator and the second water pump. I think I'd like that, man. So let's actually seal this up. We could go around the outside to actually build that tile, and then have the other two built from this side, and then we'll seal it up. And then we'll just remove the oil and put a transformer right there. Still earning millions. I mean, can we say that in the last 10, 15 years, we got some athletes that had really longevity, like really good longevity? In the last 10, 20 years, like we had LeBron James, Tom Brady won the Super Bowl at the beginning and at the end of his career. There's also what, soccer players. Dude, you should have been an engineer. I was. It didn't work out. I made bad decisions. Like, I did not look up which school was a good engineering school, and instead I just went to a school that was more prestigious, that was actually pretty bad at engineering, and there were strong suits everywhere else. And I ended up not getting a good professor or anything like that, so that stuff all worked against me. Right, where it could have been nice, but it ended up being pretty bad. And yeah, my engineering, the learning in that university was not that great. It'd be like that sometimes, though. All right, so we got to get 2 more, 5, and then 6, 7. So we got to get another extension out here, and then we got to get another pipeline coming up here. And that means this is going to spill out. It should be fine. It shouldn't bother anyone with that spillage. Seal this up. We're going to have to mine that tile. Alright, so we still need to grab fullerene, so we got to launch a rocket still. We got the Pips planning. He's doing a good job. The Sweepy is not getting any love yet. We're still vacuuming this area just to have a vacuum. And then, are we ready? We are. Alright, so from here... oh, this is not actually filled up yet. Okay. So, let's extend that out. We need fuel. So we'll do a refill right now. And then we're just going to fill up both of these with petroleum. And then we'll still do the setup. Now this one, we need to do... This is going to be called the Big Mamba 3. And then that's going to be this one. Yes, so this is Big Mamba 3. So now we can actually do automation for that. Now, this is going to be grabbing Gassy Moose. That's why we have the biological cargo bay. That also means I need to make another one of these gantries here later. As of right now, we don't need to go there yet, but I will need to make one on the way back. We need to grab the Gassy Moose for an achievement. The Critter Whisperer. We also probably don't need this rocket anymore, due to the fact that we don't need databanks. We are basically maxed out on that. I don't want to grab databanks because it's going to be another item that's going to be in the game. And I don't want to have too many items. So we're going to be refilling up, filling up with oxide as well. We should have a lot in the oxide refinery. And then we were working on getting some more suits up to here, right? Yeah, so we got to make this oxygen line. We got to make it sweet. All right, so we got to mine out the side. We got to add the ladders there too so that we can build all the pipelines. We have to make it so that the suits in the bottom and the non-suits up top have good spacing. And there's also this gas that's never going away. So I am going to do a jank setup. Oh, I can't. This is filled with pipelines. It's probably through this way then that it has to be. Oh, that sucks. It should be fine though. Alright, so let's deconstruct these. Nothing's inside. I didn't finish the pipeline yet, even though we probably could do that pretty easily. The water there is ice cold though, so I'm not really too worried about that. We have a lot of oxygen. It's not a big deal. It's more so just getting it started. Alright, now from this side. We made sure there's no vacuum, so now we can remove this tile. And then there's going to be these 2 insulated tiles. And then once we remove that, we're going to move these 2 tiles. And then we're going to have a transformer in here that feeds into this bottom setup. Makes a lot of sense in my mind. So we'll do that off of the heavy watt. That way we could convert the power wires too. Make it a little bit easier. I might want to relocate this power wire as well. Do a scrubber loop, O2 and CO2 at the bottom. We could do that. I could also just make a door crusher. That way I don't have to add water, don't have to add power, and then it's just a single setup that works. The scrubber can actually be something we could do, but it's probably easier to make a door crusher. I see you though, Ricardo. Appreciate the idea. Because that's actually how I cleared out the gas here at the bottom. I have a door crusher here and a door crusher here. It crushes all the bad gases, right? CO2, chlorine at the bottom of the map. Since this is not falling down, which I was hoping it would, we have this gap here for a couple hundred cycles. Because we have a vent right here, it seems like the CO2 doesn't want to fall. So I was hoping it falls so that this crusher would just crush the gas. It looks like I just have to make one up top though. It is what it is, right? Let's just make one. And then let's go to automation. We need the gates buffer. And then we need a timer sensor. It's falling, but very slowly. I think what it is also is that Since the duplicants go out without suits in this area, they're breathing out all the time, and it just falls down into the pocket. I mean, that could be just all it is, right? So this goes like that. Here, here, here. And then we don't put any automation on this because it's going to lock the door and make it bad. I could actually just put it so that I don't have to think about it. So that later on, I'll just change this to green so it's always open. And then we'll just start crushing all the CO2 in this area. Alright, so the ladders are built. And that's because I need another insulated pipeline. And then we gotta start rerouting some of them. So I know this is gonna have to happen. And then I probably want to add one more, because I need to move all of these pipelines out. So we're gonna reroute this with pliers. It's not gonna be too bad, but I need to build these insulated pipelines first. And then we're gonna start moving up all this gases from these 6 pipes, or pumps, and moving it along at the top. I see you flew on. Hope you're doing well today. I see you over there. Alright, so we're going to remove these 2 tiles. I probably want to route this around because I want to put another transformer here. And that's kind of going to be in the way. So we're going to want that. And then I also want to mop up the oil. And then we're going to deconstruct the insulated tile. We don't need that shape there anymore. Are those loops on the spawn pumps just for aesthetics? No. So you're talking about this pump right here, right? How it hooks around like that? No. So a lot of the times, for efficiency, you want segments of pipeline. Now, in this case, it's not that much of an impact because it's already naturally separated. But what happens is that if you don't have this pump line segment in front of it, if you pump multiple gases, you need multiple tiles of space, right? So if you pump up both hydrogen and oxygen, that's 2 tiles. That's the pipeline on the input or the output, and then the tile around it. Because you have to dump out the gases as 2 separate gases, right? So it's not the rate you pump in, but what you pump in. Because you can't have a mixed gas element in the game. You have to have them as 2 separate packets. So if you don't have this buffer, you get a jam. Because if you do immediate, like a straight line here, and that just bridges out, you'll get an oxygen line, and then you'll get a hydrogen bubble, right? In our case. And if you don't have the natural separation, so you have the hydrogen and the oxygen floating around the same area, and you use a filter. It's normally when that happens, right? That filter is going to run into problems because it's going to get jammed. That means your pump uptime is going to be less than 100%, which happens. And that's going to mean that your spawn is actually not efficient. A lot of the times, that's going to be the problem why some people's builds just doesn't balance out. Because they do the math, and you go, look at the electrolyzer. This consumes 1,000 grams of water. You get 1,000 grams of gas, but it's 2 different gases. But theoretically, with the setup of 2 pumps, 1 filter, 1 electrolyzer, and then a hydrogen gen, I should be able to be balanced, right? Theoretically, in terms of how much power you're consumed and how much power you actually generate. Theoretically, you should be balanced, and it shouldn't be a problem. You can actually make it so that the system doesn't power itself effectively, and you'll get it turning on and off like very constantly like that. That happens because of the pump issue. So in our case, it doesn't matter. I'm just doing it because I like to have the, when the gases merge, you see how that happens? If you actually have less bubbles here too, you might get the pumps alternating. Because what happens is that they'll pump, and then since the gas line isn't moving, because there's already 1,000 grams on it, it pumps twice. And if it's the same elements, you get a full bubble, and then they just alternate. In our case, it doesn't matter, but if you're pumping multiple gases, it does. Yeah. Do you see the pumps that are like that, right? Yeah, a lot of the times people just go, why is it like that? The pumps are broken, not knowing that it's kind of user-created. But yeah, there's a lot of like minute things like that in the game that don't make sense, but once you get the idea of what to avoid, you have a better understanding of it. But yeah, that's why you don't want to actually have immediate tie-ins of two pumps. Like, naturally just makes sense, right? I have a 1,000-gram pipeline. This is 500 grams per second. Immediately, we should just always fuse the pumps. But yeah, there's little minor things in like that in the game. Of course, though, it's going to be one of those things that as a new player, not saying that you are or anything like that, but for the new players, that's going to be a nightmare for them. Because it's going to be like, why doesn't this work? I read the guides, it says it should work like this. And it's like, oh, I hate this game. The classic, right? Don't know what happened. Gotta blame the bugs and glitches. Oh, we got a second pip. No, he's the original one. Come on, man. One more seed. You can achieve that using bridges too. Yep, bridges work. It's just a little bit more bulky looking. For the most part. The thing with bridges, though, is that bridges are different. You could achieve that using bridges, but with bridges, it's not going to be the same. When you add a bridge to a line, when you're bridging onto a line, you're creating different piping mechanics. To give you a good idea, do I have any bridges here that look weird? Maybe in my conveyor rail setup. Alright, so right here. This is probably the best idea. When you run a double bridge setup into a line, what happens is that whoever starts the line first, so it's this bridge right here, starts the line from the green loader area, or the output line, this becomes priority, and this bridge yields, meaning that if there's a full line of items here, this line stops completely. So technically, no, it's not the same. You can use bridges, though, to do something like this. Bridge, or no, I'm sorry, bridge, right? From the pumps and then merge, like that. But that's effectively the same thing as having the two pumps. Actually, like, there's no difference. I'm new by Oni standards. Hey man, if you need help, let me know. I run a YouTube channel that has a lot of Oni content on there. You can see my VODs and watch me play to see what I do at each phase of the game from beginning to end. We have different type of playthroughs, base game, DLC, max difficulty, all achievement runs. This is a 100 dupe all achievement run on the base game. So like if you have questions with like rocketry in the base game, how to set that up, do it properly, we could show you over here now. But if it's anything radiation related or anything that revolves around the DLC, I don't have access for that right now. But I have guides and tutorials on the YouTubes as well. !YouTube if you need a link. And let me know if you have any questions. I'm always happy to help you guys out. I have way too many hours in this game. Like, just literally, I just have way too many hours. And then I also, I'm a walking Wikipedia. Like, I just know so much about this game, it's kind of stupid. Alright, so we're grabbing full arena again. Double rocket launch. We have diamond coal, refined coal there. That's fine. We're just grabbing full arena. This is my second most played game. You're going to tell me the most played game you have is going to be Factorio with like 5,000 hours. The classic. That's the classic, man. Oh yeah, Oni's pretty fun. I play Factorio though. I have 5,000 hours in that though. That's like literally the classic. Alright, we're gonna wrangle this guy and move him to the lower level so he could start planting. We got the sleet wheat grain right there. Pips are planting, let's go. This guy still is waiting, huh? Space engineers, okay, cool. How do space engineers compare to this game? I haven't played that, but it was something I was looking at when it was coming out. I ended up not getting it, though, sadly. Oni's 3.4. Damn, how much do you have? My most played game is definitely old school RuneScape. Honestly, I think my most played game is World of Warcraft, back when I used to play it in high school. And then I played it throughout all of high school, and then I started playing it in college as well. I think I have a lot of time on that because I was a lot younger, right? I would AFK when I was not even playing as well. I just have so much hours in that game. Space Engineers is a completely different game. Gotcha. still deals with space though, right? And all that. We gotta sweep this, of course. Sweep the oil. Let's get a transformer out here. We could probably go for this and then run a conductive wire this way. And then probably just remove the battery and the wheel entirely and then get a heavy watt line. 5K? Damn, I see you guys over there. I see Ricardo. Does that mean you're a pro, as we say in the business? This guy's probably a gamer, dude. This guy is a gamer. All the hours, man. Alright, so he's doing that. Pipelines are built, sweets. So we have the extra pipeline. So we need to have a redid distribution of oxygen. And this being max pressure is kind of wild. Alright, so I think I will want another pipeline here. Honestly, this makes a lot of sense. Only 600 for me, just getting the hang of it. Gotcha, gotcha. I think every game has some 1,000 hours of their favorite. Yeah, I think so too. Just assume it doesn't matter for the transform which you put the... No, it does. It does. It always matters. The rule of thumb is the top setup for your transformer. So the transformer is looked at as a one-way gate if you look at it as a power source. So if I look at the power, the top line is always the source and the bottom line is always the feed out. And it's a separating line. And it does matter. You can see there's an arrow pointing down like that in the transformer itself. It's always the case, whether it's a large one or a small one. The transformers are a one-way power line conversion. So you can see here the small one's the same thing. This one looks weird. I'm feeding in with a small wire and having it output into the fat wire. That's because this comes from a steam turbine. So this is a power generator, right? The steam turbine. Since I'm using my metal refinery and using the hot contents as a coolant or a heat source, right? Right? So I am smelting iron and steel. That adds a lot of heat, 138 degrees Celsius onto my crude oil. I could use that to heat up water to 200 degrees. And that generates power. So I feed that into a small power line back into my power grid. So this is my power grid right here. So you can see my power lines feeding out. So that actually is very important because of little tricks like that. If you want to feed in power, but you don't want to use a heavy bulk power line to transfer the power all the way back, for one steam turbine, you can just use a thin wire that goes into the tiles and then flip a transformer. So you feed it back into the battery grid in here. So it does matter a lot. But yes, normally the top battery input right here is also always what feeds into power. You could also consider the transformer, right? You can see that it's 4,000 joules right there as a miniature battery. This battery is not an active battery though, because it does not charge unless you have a battery attached. So it's a little bit weird, but you could see how it holds 4,000 watts of power in joules, and then that feeds out into the small power line. So it's a little bit weird, but yeah, that has to work that way. Otherwise, it does not function the way you think it does. I didn't know that, though, the input is the heavy wire always. Thanks for the explanation. No. The input doesn't always have to be the heavy wire. You can see here that my input is a small wire because it's easier to move the power in with a small wire because it goes through tiles. And then it outputs back into the big wire. So it depends on what you're doing. That's actually what it's dependent on. It depends on what you're doing. If you're feeding out from generators like this into a smart battery and then you're feeding it out into transformers, yes, the heavy wire is always on the top. And then you feed out the power into a thinner wire on the bottom. But there's always situations where you could actually flip that and it is useful to you. So it depends on the situation, but for general power distribution, that is correct. The spider grid looks nice. Yeah, I wanted to make it so that my power lines are a little bit more organized. I don't have a server in real life, but have you guys ever seen those people that have a server in their house? They will literally do their server wires like this, and it looks really nice, right? It looks really nice when you do your power lines like this, especially when you have like a house with like your own personal server and stuff. It looks really good, man, when people do that, I think. So I wanted to clean up my power lines. Hi, what's going on, Nixus? You fixed the power lines. It was always fixed. I just never get to show it off. People have a server at their house. Some people do. I know a couple people who run Minecraft servers out of their home, and that's how they make a little bit of extra cash. They literally just spend money on the server, have a server room, and then while they're at work, they're just getting paid. Because, you know, kids will buy Minecraft servers all day, every day. Oh, this actually got made. Alright, this is 3 seconds, and this needs to be 6.6. Alright, so we made a gas crusher. We delayed the center, and what happens is we fill it up with CO2, and then we crush the middle after the top and bottom close. The gas in the middle deletes itself, and then it's a vacuum. It refills up again. So this can use power to speed it up, but you could build this powerless. It's purely automation, so it's not bad. I guess it's not expensive if they sell it, like investing plus using personal time. Also, you could use it for website hosting too. There's a lot of things I've heard from people, people that have their own servers at home if they're like techies, people in IT specifically, because they could do that a lot of times fairly easily, right? If you're in IT. So if you're in IT, a lot of the times, that's one of the things that they look at. They're like, huh, I have experience with this already. Let's make a website host server, and let's also do a Minecraft server out of the house. Why not? But I'm not going to lie. The people that usually do it are technicians, right? They're in the IT field. Gotta be quite smart, gotta have quite the knowledge. Honestly, from what I hear, they say it's easy. If you're in the field of IT and you work for IT for a company, that's basic stuff. Like, to give you a better idea, website hosting, right? For lack of better words, website hosting is something that's taught in high school, right? It's something that's taught in high school. It's not that bad. It's easy. I'm doing it. I see you over there, Ricardo. Yo, man, strats. You gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so we gotta redo some of the pipelines right here now for the oxygen so that we could have better oxygen for the suits up top to get into space. We're gonna have to have a lot of it. Let's get the citrus spandex. That's another thing too, Jubba brings up a good point. If you have kids, let's make 99 steel. If you have kids, having the servers run in the background makes some money. It's not bad. Because then that means you could always make a Minecraft server for the kids. Alright, so this goes here. I have to probably redo all these pipelines, which is fine. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can reroute everything, so that's good. Yeah, but they have to create their own website, sell the servers, and install certain stuff on servers, etc, I'd imagine. Plus set up payment on the website. The server stuff, yeah, you probably do have to learn how to set it up, because one of the things you have to be able to provide is troubleshooting for making a Minecraft server and setting it up. So you do have to have knowledge of that. But setting up a website for payment, a lot of the times, that's very easy. And it's more common knowledge than it is to set up a Minecraft server. And I'm not gonna lie, it's already kind of common knowledge to set up a Minecraft server. I hate to say that, but it's true. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, man, Minecraft servers are not that hard to set up, because I set those up before too, myself. But the payment on the websites and stuff like that, normally not that bad. Because of how it works and how, like, you know, you could just use PayPal. You work in IT? No. No, I don't. So I don't work in IT and I have the knowledge. That doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying, though, it's like, if you have enough time and, you know, you're a little bit more on the tech side, you're a techie, You know, it's not that bad. All right, so we have 3 pipelines coming out of here. We are funneling 2 of them into suits, 1 of them into the ambient area. So I want to go straight across, but that's probably not the business. So I think I might want to reroute a lot of my pipelines right now. We'll do 1, 2, and then 3. And then this goes out this way. Actually, let's stop it there, and then we want to see what we want to do with the pipes. I guess they have to be more in the part of the IT. Yeah, if that's what you do for your day job, it's a lot easier. But not a lot of people do that for their day job, right? Especially if they studied more the servers. The server stuff is not bad. If you run a Linux computer, I think setting up a server is pretty easy. I'm not sure though, but I want to say using a Linux server, a Linux computer might be easier than setting up a server. I mean, harder than setting up a server. I might be wrong, of course. But who knows? Who knows? From a lot of people I talk to, they just say it's really easy. So I assume it's easy based off of what they say. Alright, so we're gonna route these 3 on the right, or on the left, into this way. So this has to go out like this. And then all we have to do is set up some ladders here. And then I should be able to do most of these. Let me get a ladder here, and I should be good. Easier on Linux. Easier on Linux. There we go. But yeah, I heard that. I've heard that. I don't know if it's true because I don't do it myself. Everyone can become a server. Yes, they have to become... They don't have to become a server. Everyone is already a server. All you got to do is go to a restaurant and ask to be a waiter, and you start serving people. Technically, that makes you a server. I mean, if a person learned coding and worked 5 years in coding, it's quite possible a person doesn't know any of that. IT is quite a big field. That's true. But I normally don't look at... So when an IT person does the IT job, I don't typically look at that as coding. Coding is a different position, I think. If all you do is hard code stuff, I don't think that's actually... Oh, it's vacancy only? Always permitted. Oh, that never actually fixed. All the suits are dropped right there. That's a programmer. It's different, yeah. IT typically usually is a multi-hat job. You do things like monitoring the servers at work, monitoring the database. It's hard. I don't look at it that way because of how you have... So it's like this. An accountant is an accountant, right? But there's a difference between if they are an accountant or if they're a like auditor, right? Like in the field, people probably don't know. I know because I'm in that field. They don't see a difference with that, but there's actually a different title depending on what you do. A bookkeeper does the basic stuff. A cost accountant does different things. A staff accountant does different things, right? If you're a cost accountant, you make sure everything is costed correctly, valuations, you know, yield, gain, loss, all that. You have to account for all that. A staff accountant does more things like doing entries, right? And it's like, you could put that all within the spectrum of accounting, but a programmer isn't the position you actually, like, if that's what you do, code. I don't think you would look for a IT position. You would look for a different position, if that makes sense. Like, it's within that spectrum of jobs, but in the job world, it's not considered that, I don't think. Because you don't go to Amazon and you want to work for their, you know, a department that does programming. You don't go like, hey, I want to work for your IT. I don't think that's how that works. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's within that field and that makes sense, but when you do the job, it's probably not like that. Speaking of tech, what CPU or RAM do you have? The game is running 5100 Dupes. I'm doing a lot of things to make sure that it looks like it's running fine. You see my PC specs. There we go. That's my PC right now. And I'm doing a lot of things to mitigate the lag. There's a lot of things you could do in this game to mitigate lag. One of the ones is killing all flying critters. Second one is restricting movement. Another thing is sweeping debris to reduce calculations with thermal transfer. Another thing is reducing the amount of gases so that you don't have to simulate the gas algorithm and gas movement. And there's a lot of small little things you could do to make it so that it doesn't lag as much. But at that point, honestly, it's not worth doing all these things unless you're doing a 100 dupe run. Honestly. And it also helps that we're playing on the base game, so we don't have to simulate other planets, which is a pretty big thing. Oxygen here is actually pretty good now. If I could turn this off. I usually tell my relative and random people I asked, I'm from IT, so it's easier for them to understand. Yeah. I get that, but yeah. It's you can consider it that, but that's not what it actually is. I knew about sweeping and gases, didn't know about pathfinding. Pathfinding is the heaviest lag generator in the game. And it's because when your duplicates are doing their jobs, this list right here is constantly updating based off of pathfinding when they're doing their jobs on this list. That's why pathfinding is very important. So a lot of the times you see how we have ladders right here. My duplicates actually simulate that, right? So this makes it bad for the dupes because realistically, they don't need to go over the here. That's the problem. But they're going to actually calculate the pathing to get to that area and check to see if there's any jobs. So a lot of the times you want to reduce pathing, and then flying critters, since they could fly, they go to every single tile. So usually you want to kill them. Or jail them, something, right? But yeah, that's another thing. You don't want it that many critters. You want to restrict movement, so pathfinding is not as bad. And then, yeah, there's the other things as well, but it's tough. Not recommended, though, unless you're playing on a large dupe count colony. All right, row 2, 3, and 4. First row is done. Sleep wheat. So, auto harvest enable. I'm not gonna lie, I don't need to do this anymore. Due to the fact that I'm probably never gonna tap into the sleep wheat. I could probably ignore this. I just want to build it just to have it. Feels weird. Yes, that's why jet suits are not good. They lag because your duplicates are going to be checking every single tile for jobs. Ricardo brings up a great point. Jet suits are pretty garbage. Jet suits are pretty bad, man. Not gonna lie. Alright, so we're doing the pipes right now so that we could redo some of the gas distribution. We're going to delete all these pipes up here. Trying to make this a little bit easier. And then if these three turn right there, which is fine, we get this line probably goes straight up instead, which is pretty good. We clean that up. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and 1 to the right. That actually means this needs to go like this. And if I can't build that, I'll build that ladder for that. Now, from there, we're gonna get 3 lines that need to go up. All right, that's not bad. So we have 1 line here that instead of having it split, we'll give it a dedicated line. And then we need another line here because of how we're going to have 3 lines coming up. Now, all we need to do is start distributing this a little bit better and find out how we need to do that. Yeah, it's not bad. A lot of the times, what you would normally see people do is they will charge people for troubleshooting help for setting up their server. That makes it so that less people actually reach out for help and they just tough it out and make their own servers their own way. And it just becomes a thing that they pay you $5 a month and that's it. And normally they don't do it to make money. It just covers the cost of the server. Because you don't usually make that much money. It just makes it so that having the server doesn't cost you a dime. You should look into it, man. It's if it's something you want to do. Did Cthulhu get this? We were trying to make Cthulhu get all the upgrades, man. Come on, man. Hurry up. Is he sleeping, man? Cthulhu, man. Where'd you go? Not assigned? Is it not possible? Not allowed by schedule. Oh, he's sleeping, dude. I am too powerful. What a guy. Wake up, dude. Come on, wake up. Oh, he's coming, he's coming. Come on, man, hurry up, hurry up. Someone give Cthulhu some Nikes, man. He needs to hurry up. Hello, Cthulhu? Are you there? There he is. And... nice, sunny disposition. Now look at Cthulhu. He has sunny disposition, regenerative, deep diver's lungs, but not a beefsteak. Come on, dude. How come you still don't have all 4? This Cthulhu's favorite genre of music is festival power ballad. Dude, what the heck? That's a genre of music, dude? Festive power ballad? What does that even mean? Cthulhu, can you give me an example of that type of music? Asking for a friend. I don't know what that is. This isn't even my final form. I've learned more programming, so I have programmed some bots to play for me. I see you over there. Nyx is coming in with the bots, huh? Oh, and I finished this. I need to start pumping up the water. So here. How come that doesn't work? Hello? Hello? There's no... oh, so the... oh, I messed up. I'm stupid. I messed up. I swapped the wires. After giving a freaking... after giving a freaking talk about Transformers and how to plug it in, I did it the wrong way. God damn it, man. Oh, man, yeah. You asked the question and I answered it. I answered it right. I just did it wrong myself, dude. Oh, God. Whenever I install a mod, it does not work or show up any idea. Courtney, how are you installing the mod? Is it from third party? Are you using it from the Steam Workshop? Don't worry, we gotta fix that. You got it from the Steam Workshop, and you subscribe to it, right? And when you go into the game, you go into the main menu, and there's something called mods. And you don't see it on there, because you have to enable it from the main menu. Yep, just what Just Slim says. So when you say that you don't see it, does that mean that you don't see it on the mod page to enable? Or is it just not active in your game? Yeah, there we go. So you just needed to go to the main menu. Nice. Now, I was going to say, some mods require you to do an extra step, and you might have to read the mod page for that. But it sounds like it was just that, which is not bad. Didn't have to enable. Yeah. You good then. You good. Alright, couple pipelines to be built. Not bad. These got built pretty fast. Okay, so we have 3 pipelines here. How do I want to distribute the oxygen? This line going to the right is fine. I'm not too worried about it. This going up here. I need one going this way. This could probably be a dedicated line. This line, though, now that it's dedicated, is in a weird spot because this is backing up. This means I could use this going up. Nice. That might be the play. I could use that line going up. So this has a dedicated line, which is pretty good. I should cut this for the bottom. This goes up. This has a full line instead of a half line. And then I have this side that comes in from one side here. And then we have the other side here that we could help it out with. Okay. So I think this is fine, but we need to do a couple other things here. I want to run this pipeline like this. And then we could probably run this pipeline like that. Help it out a little bit. Have that come out as well. And then this pipeline is there, and we have that on a separate line. So we probably want it like that. And then that pipeline here, we probably just remove. So all this is gone. All that's gone. All this is gone. This vent's gone. This vent's gone. And then that goes into the side. That's 1, 2, 3. Maybe we don't need this pipeline, is what I'm thinking. Good morning. What's going on, Debifa? I see you over there. Hope you're having a good start to the week. It's crazy how much demand there is for IT after 50 years. So much website servers have to do. Plus now a new field, AI. Really difficult to get a foot in the door, though. It's one of those things where youth is the most important thing when it comes down to IT. Because youth means that you learn the language young. And not only that, it also means that you're going to have time to grow with the technology. That's the biggest thing. Technology is constantly growing. And because of that, the demands for it is pretty high. Because of how there's always innovation, breakthroughs, and stuff like that, there's just so much to keep up with. It's never gonna end, man. Subathon's never gonna end. We're at 309 subs right now. It's pretty insane, I'm not gonna lie. Community has showed out. And I'm lucky to have my community, man. There will always be demand for IT. People's brains shut down around computers. That's true. It's great. Yeah, it's great, man. It's going to be great. It's going to be a good Christmas. At least for me. I'm going to buy Mamba some gifts. Guys, do you have any cat owners in chat? I'm trying to find out if there's like something that's really good that I could get Mamba. In terms of like a cat toy. Is there anything like that, man? I want to get Mamba something to make sure he has fun. So this goes like that. That goes like this. So I gotta reroute the other lines. I have a toy, my cat. Do you have a laser pen? I do, but I never use it, and he doesn't chase the dot. Carton box, I see you. I have a toy my cat really likes I can suggest. What is it? Deep fried peanut butter. It also varies on the cat. Yeah. So I'm trying to get ideas of toys I haven't used for Mamba yet. That's if you guys have like good results with, you know, I might consider it. So Mamba's favorite toy is a ping pong ball. The ping pong balls, when his claw touches it, makes a weird sound, and he likes that sound. And not only that, when he touches it, it moves and rolls really fast. And when it hits a wall, it bounces for even more speed. So he loves to chase down a ping pong ball in the house. The other toy he really likes is the fishing rod. I have a fishing rod with a little thing on the edge, and he loves to just lay down, and I just dangle it in front of him, and he just tries to swipe at it. Those are the two biggest toys I have for Mama right now that he really likes. He breaks fishing rods all the time, though. Like, he'll bite the toy, rip it off, things like that. I do have balls with bells. He likes the ping pong balls better. Yeah. Deep fried peanut butter if you can. Just put it in general chat or in the Mama channel. But yeah, what kind of toys do you guys have for the kitty cats, man? I'm curious. Oh, I have to mine this out right here. Yeah, I want to get Mama some good toys, man. Laser pointer's still the best. See, I have a laser pointer. Mama doesn't really care about it. I don't know if maybe he doesn't see it or something, or maybe he just doesn't want to chase after it. Maybe, you know, the previous owner, you know, made it so he doesn't really care for it anymore. I don't know. I mean, people who learned stuff at IT 50 years ago can still do same stuff pretty much and get a job without learning new stuff. Like, programming in C for 50 years is mostly just a language, and programs get more efficient, different uses, I think. Just new stuff opens up more potential jobs. I find that statement to be false. I have some people that are in the industry, and that's completely opposite of what they say. Dude, what the heck? It's still going? Cyberdyne pushing up the clock back up to 7 hours? Ah, damn it, man. Cyberdyne coming in with the 6 gifted, Giggle Cycle, Miyandi, Aricia, we have Black Sparrow, Zubusan, and we got Moab Dib. 82, thank you so much, Cyberdyne, yeah. Appreciate the support. And of course, guys, if I just said your name, welcome to the city. Enjoy the emotes, the 20 dice ad-free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. But dude, thank you so much for the support. Holy crap, dude. Appreciate you, Cyberdyne. Thank you for the 6 gifted, man. Hope you're doing well, and I'm not gonna lie, man. I did not expect Subathon to be going out this long. Oh, man. But hey, Subathons are great, man. But dude, oh, man. We have another 7 hours on the clock still. Dude, my life in the last, like, handful of days through the Subathon has been wake up, brush my teeth, make coffee, make breakfast, go to the stream. After stream, get dinner, make dinner. I have to cook dinner first. Afterwards, I drink a cup of tea, watch my Laker game or basketball highlights, and then I eat. And then I'll watch like one episode of an anime I'm following, and then that's it. I go to sleep, wake up next day. Oh man, dude, thank you guys so much, man. It's been a great subathon. I don't know if it's ever gonna end. It's like Mr. Bones' wild ride. Once you get on the run, you never know when it's gonna stop. I used to make a ball out of anything, foil paper, and throw it at the cat. Yeah, that works. I just want something like an actual toy that could be something he would like. Nah, you need to learn constantly. Yep, the tech is constantly evolving. Someone from 50 years ago is not gonna get a job anymore. There's a weird mix of knowing too much of an old language and not able to learn new languages. That's gonna be a problem, at least from what I hear. He gets bored after an hour. What's going on, Crystal Golem? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. Obligatory 30 minutes. I see you, Cyberdyne. Appreciate it. Haven't watched your yesterday's stream. How do you feel about the zombie game? It's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I wouldn't mind seeing I wouldn't mind playing that game more. It's just I want to see more of it to be developed. It has good potential. Good potential. What's your current favorite anime you're watching? I'm watching Blue Lock right now, and it's hilariously intense. And the only reason why I'm watching it is because it has good animation. It's a the premise of it is actually pretty interesting. Yeah, Blue Lock Soccer. It's a soccer anime where they take all the top players from high school and they put them in the facility known as the Blue Lock. And what they do is they have each of them fight each other in like a battle royale style almost. And they're ranked by skill, like attributes and stats. And what they're trying to do is create or find who the best striker is in Japan so that they could go to the World Cup. That's literally the premise of it. So it's insane, man. It's like there's a lot of stuff. People are saying this is not possible. This is only possible in an anime. This is not realistic. It's funny, man. There's so many people arguing about that stuff, but it's good, man. It's intense. It's epic. Animation's on point, better than on point, and it's really good. I don't know how much got. I'm not actually sure either. I'm not gonna lie. It comes out on the 7th. I don't know if there's a price tag yet. You watch it too, Corny? How do you like it so far? I've seen Kuroko in the Basket. I used to read that years ago before it even came out. I mean, most people in IT do constantly learn, but they also get more pay because of it each year because they get to offer more value. Yeah, of course, and it's true. It's just that they are willing to pay the youth more. The IT industry is weird because normally the older people on the jobs, since they have more experience, are the people that get paid more. In IT is the opposite. The younger you are, with the more language knowledge you do, gets paid more from the get-go. And then you kind of just ride that wave. Like, you don't get an increase after that. And, like, if you do, it's good. It's usually marginal compared to what you start off with. Like, I have so many friends that start off... well, not so many. I have a couple of friends. One of them works for Amazon. Starts off his salary at 90K. And then if he makes it through the 6-month, 1-year period, it gets bumped up to 100. And that's starting position. Now, the thing is that he did have to interview against, like, you know, a couple hundred candidates. And he was one of the select few that got the job. So it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, he's you know, it's one of those things where it's a premium. It is, but at the same time, there's like countless programs that have gone through life and death. Like Python died and then came back, and then it's kind of just a thing now. Not too popular though. There's a lot that goes into it, man. IT is a weird field though. That's not normal. I will say that in terms of how the progression works. Hajime no Ippo? Oh, I used to read Ippo, dude. I stopped after chapter 1000. Ippo, man. I used to watch that. That was great. Ippo was funny, man. The best is when they go, hit him with the Ippo rocket. That shit was mad funny, dude. He was talking to a girl. Hit her with the rocket, man. Hit her with the rocket. It's freaking mad funny. You know that's gonna knock her out, man. Hit her with the rocket. Oh, man. Too legit, are you an IT guy? I dabble with IT. I don't do IT myself, if that makes sense. So it's one of those things where it's like, I have knowledge of it, not because I do it, but because I was interested in it. And I did at some point want to do something along the lines of IT. It just never really happened. I don't think I actually use this line. I was hoping that I needed it, but it's probably that I don't need it anymore. I do love that there's so much to learn in IT. Learn entire life, so much cool. I mean, the thing is that it's still actually evolving, right? That's the thing with that. Now, like you mentioned it, AI. We're not even like deep in that field yet. You know? There's so much new, uncharted territory, for lack of better words. Okay, so we came back. I took damage. Did we get hit by a meteor? Did we get some full arena, man? That's what I wanted. Hopefully we add some more. Poetic Artist, what's good? Hope you're doing well. I see you over there. How are you? Where's my forge? 16.2. Am I actually running out? Trace amount of fullerene. Because I actually can't see that, maybe I want to go somewhere else to get fullerene. This is also trace amounts. This is also trace amounts. Is it worth going to those other spots, man? This is also trace amounts. These are not visited yet. Yeah, it's probably not worth it. Let's just keep going to the immediate spots that we have. I, for one, welcome our new robot overlord. I see you over there. I see you, Courtney. I haven't seen the new Berserk yet. I remember AI stuff could be down today. Just scale to millions of businesses that already exists. I am a programmer, which is doing programming stuff for more than 25 years. Started learning lots of new stuff. Yep, makes sense. As I know, it's always very trace amounts, around 2 to 3%. The thing is that I don't know how much of it is left. That's the thing I don't know, because I've been going to these 2 carbon asteroids to get fullerene. I don't know if I've given them enough time to regenerate, because that's how this works, right? The world composition regenerates according to the mass of the maximum mass, current mass. So I am off 0.0003 tons. But that could be all of my fullerene. I don't know if I have fullerene there anymore. It is. It is. But because of how little fullerene represents, I might be at 0 fullerene and going there only to pick up like 500 grams at a time. That's what I don't know, and I'm a little bit worried about. Alright, so we filled this up. Because I need to send another mission to grab more fullerene. Oh, we have some right here. Yeah, I get 1 kilogram. I'm at 1 kilogram of fullerene. That's so wild. Alright, so we got to do another petroleum line refill. We got to do it so that we get more of the stuff. Alright, so we got the base of the monument. Let's go. Now we got to build the midsection. We're going to have it over here, of course, surrounded by the glass tiles. Midsection. I barely have enough ceramic. Oh, that reminds me. I don't have ceramic. I need to start making ceramic somewhere. I'm going to make it here in the ice biome. That makes a lot of sense. I think that makes a lot of sense. So we're going to have 2 kilns here. And we're going to start making ceramic in this area. Because we have the infectious polluted oxygen vent right here anyway. So we get free clay. And then we're just going to make kiln ceramic. So that we could just warm up the area as well. Yeah, I interleave asteroids, so I could bring more per flight, like a couple per rocket. That's what I was thinking. Like, I should weave out into different planets. So that we could just grab fullerene from there and alternate to and from, so we get more overall. That's what I was thinking about. Maybe I should. I've also heard of IT people that work in front end, for example, do the same thing 15 years straight, don't learn much, all that stuff. Yo, Alpa, what's good? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. Hey, legit, I might have to get Jingle Jam this year. I saw it played up on the list of games given. Oh, yeah, that's funny. One of my mods sent me the list of the Jingle Jam package too today. Played Up was the only title on that list that I recognized. That's pretty funny, man. That's literally the only game I recognize from that list of games. Oh, Alpa, that sucks, man. Hope you feel better. Hope the days come around. Hope the week becomes better, dude. That sucks, man. Hopefully we could take your mind off of things now that you're here, man. Help you sit back, relax. As we set up the best pipes in the business. You know how it is sometimes, man. You gotta have the best pipes. DM you in Discord. Oh, my suggestion is something Mamba might like. I'll let you know. Deep Fried Peanut. I will let you know. But hey, appreciate that. Always appreciate the ideas, and hopefully Mamba loves it, man. Alright, so technically these three I should be free to do now. So pause, I want that. I cut this line. I go straight down. This line gets cut. Technically this goes here. So now this goes here, here, here. Which means I cut this, 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 that, that. Oop, I messed up. And then that. So then that goes here, here, here. Which means this goes here. And then I cut this, this, this. And then I cut that, that. And I cut that. Which means this line goes like this. This line goes like that. And then this line goes like this. I cut this, this, this. And then we have the best pipes in the business. We just got to build this out now. Some of the pipes are regressing because they're not connected. That's fine. And then we're going to cut up the pipes from this side now. So from here, technically I should cut this. And then everything from this point on gets cut up 20 ways. We get the... what do you call that when you chop up vegetables? Julienne. We got a julienne pipes. Hit them at a piece at a time. So we have this pipeline here. This connect here. Right? It goes down to the double suit line. Well, it goes to the back dedicated. Which is fine. I cut this up right here. And then we want to do that. Gotta hit him with the slap chop. Yeah, I know, right? And then we have this line. That's a dedicated line as well. So we had a dedicated line to the back. Alright, so I think I had this like this. And then these two like that. That actually looked like what happened, which is why this is a little bit inefficient. Alright, we'll do it like this for now. And then we will have all these pipelines coming in. And we're just going to move all the oxygen out. Just have all the oxygen move out. Oh, they're all moving backwards? Feels bad. No, the gas is moving backwards. Some of them is moving back up this way now. Yep, getting some coming up this way. NVIDIA showed the AI they made generate thousands of 3D models. It's crazy how fast AI is advancing in the recent years. Dude, honestly, it's expected, though, given how fast technology has just been in general. People expect technology to just kind of be fast, not gonna lie. And I think this is gonna get deconstructed. And then we do a shift over. I think that's gonna be the pipeline setup. We have this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this line is not done properly. Oh, I messed up. So here, here, here. Here, 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 here. There we go. And then everything should be good now. Yeah. Alright, so after that, we still got to distribute this a little bit better. But I think we will cut up this line and just deconstruct all the pipelines here. As we should. And then right here as well. Alright, we got to work on that. Alright. The pips. Planning the sleep week grain. Doing a good job. So we take this. Copy that down. This pip's going to move down soon. The pinch pepper nuts. Working pretty well. Can't complain. Then we have this area. Okay, so... we have fullerene, and we are grabbing it. But I want to take it out to a different spot. Oh, my rocket came back, and it broke the bunkers. Crap, boys. Oh, I don't have enough steel? Is this a meme? Oh, it's because I built a great monument, two-piece. Oh, this was like 17 tons right here. Crap. Can we make some steel, dude? Can we make some steel? I'm out right now. I used all my steel just right now. I have 200 steel. I need 500. Oh, God. Yep. They totally just broke my setup. Feels bad. Alright, so I do need to build that wire there, too. I could deconstruct some of the edge pieces to grab steel. Don't know if it's worth it. Also, I need to start mining out a lot of the section right here. So we do that, and then from here, I want to trim this all down. Finally, Oni stream is back. It's been a minute. Oh yeah, it's because I normally don't stream on the weekend, and when I was streaming on the weekend, I wasn't streaming Oni. Feels bad. We're back, babies. There was a long AI winter before the recent hype. I mean, there was a lot of the other stuff we just didn't see. Like, there was the AI-generated imagery that's been, like, just been in the works, like, the last 10 years that I've seen. Like, people generating AI faces. And then now people are making, like, fake people based off of, like, just looking at people, right? I've seen some of the things like that that seem pretty wild. Wait, how come this is not pumping? It's on the pipeline. It's disabled by automation? Oh, that's all I needed. And then we can start pumping. Let's go. Deep blue. Oh, that's the chess thing, right? That's another thing too, the chess AI stuff like that. And I forgot to connect this. Okay, so I need to do this. And then this needs to be cut. And then this needs to be conductive wire. And then we can actually get this salt water moved out, finally. Get the spawn keeping up. And then I do need to attach the pipeline. And then I probably want to do this pipeline too. So, gotta cut that, cut this. This water right here is mad cold, so it should be fine. Also want to cut that. And then we want to do this. Here, here, here. Cancel. And then we just gotta add water into the system now. Shouldn't be that bad. And then all we need to do is get water into it. This area is mad cold though, so I probably need to have the water come in from here or something. And I probably want the bridge here. And then we'll add water into this location. It's real guitar. You're calling a spam a Rodriguez. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. This is a spam. This is not a Rodriguez. A Rodriguez is a type of spam build. That's like looking at a Mercedes and go, yo man, that's a nice Honda. Like, no, this is a Mercedes, dude. You do not call my Mercedes a Honda. That's disrespect. I will say that. This is not a Rodriguez. This is a spam. A Rodriguez is a type of spam. We all have 4 wheels. So if I have my mom on a wheelchair, does that mean she's a car? I don't know, man. That also has 4 wheels. She's also a Honda, huh? I see you, real guitar. I'm just saying. You might be from part of the world, though, where you call everything a Pepsi. Hey, let me get a Pepsi. Which one? The one with 73 flavors. Oh, yeah, I got you. As far as I know, the Rodriguez is the name of a commenter who shared their design with FJ's one of his video comments. I believe it was not FJ in his video comments. I believe it was when he posted the design on the Clay forums. That's where I heard the story. The guy named Rodriguez posted his Spam design on the Clay forums. And that's where a lot of the times in the very beginning of Oni, where a lot of the people who were playing the game kind of, you know, went to. They congregated over there. Shared designs, ideas, builds, things they discovered. And I believe that's where that came from. Oh, I don't need the second one anymore. I can actually remove this. And people named it after him. Yep. That's because his forum tag was Rodriguez. Of course, I don't really know the origins. That's just what I know. I kind of forget the clay forms exist, and that's where all the hardcore designers live. Yep. Not the hardcore designers, just the people that, you know, they want to get the problems fixed, so they hang out over there. No, he doesn't get zoomies. He just likes to let you know that he pooped. It kind of feels like... So here's the thing. Here's the thing. So before I got Mamba, before I got to adopt him, right, and do the thing, Mamba used to be owned by the breeder cat owner, but the breeder cat owner didn't care for Mamba. And what I mean when I say he didn't care for him is that he didn't want to look after him, right? He didn't want to look after Mamba. And what happened was that he had to go to work because he still had this day job. So he would leave Mamba in the garage, right? Not in the house. And he was known for pooping because, I don't know, I guess he expected Mamba to get out of the garage and poop outside. I don't know what it was. He would poop dead center in the garage, like where he had to park. So I think what happened was, because I heard this happened, that the old owner would just get pissed at Mamba for just taking a dump in the middle of the garage. So I think Mamba picked up the habit of meowing every time he finishes pooping based off of that. I'm not sure. You and Mamba found each other. That said, based on Mamba, dude, he's just gonna take a dump. Mamba's great though. He's a great kitty cat. All he needs is a little bit of love and affection, man. That's all he ever wanted. Can't be mad about it, man. But I feel like a lot of people get the wrong idea with cats. They think they could train cats like you could train dogs, and it's not the same. It's just crazy different. All right, we got all the lines running now. Let's go. This looks beautiful. All right, oxygen is going to be distributed, which means oxygen is going to be included. All right, so that's 5, 7, 4. That's what, 16? 16 lines of 1 kilogram per second oxygen. That should be enough for the colony, right? I'm hoping it is. Alright, so the power wire there is complete now. We're moving out the salt water, which is great. I built that out of gold, smart. So that way we could have the salt water stored in infinite storage while we have the double desalinators running. The meteor shower is still going on. I still don't have enough steel, dude. Feels bad, man. I wonder if I'm just dropping the steel. Oh, we have the strange brick at the bottom. Let me get that. Start cooling down the hot artifacts. And then I could probably stop looping the petroleum because my rockets are full. The oxalate is full as well, so let's shut this off. Howdy, howdy. What's going on, Mordax? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, work right now, man, or you just get back home? We got the subathon day 5 today. Y'all know what it is. I am. Just got home. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're just talking about the story of Mamba right now, Mr. Mordax. I don't know, man. I'm lucky to have Mamba. But I've always been wondering if I should get him another cat. Not get him a cat. That sounds weird, because he's a cat. But it's like, you know, shouldn't Mamba have a buddy to hang out with? Is what I'm thinking. That's not me. Looking forward to watching you play Don't Starve. Mama's a good kitty. Don't Starve is going to be tomorrow if there's a subathon. If there's no subathon tomorrow, I'm going to take tomorrow off. I'm going to take tomorrow off if there's no subathon. And then we'll do Don't Starve on Wednesday. So it's going to be dependent. If we get enough subs and it's oh man. Yeah, I need the break, man. I need the break. So I really hope that it ends today. So that I don't have to like stream to midnight, eat dinner, go to sleep. I need a like Mamba needs to get his head rubs. He's mad now that he doesn't get any anymore, like after streams. Hello, I'm wondering if the subathon might never end. Who knows, Hulk Bravo? Who knows? Jeff Bezos is gonna come in, drop 1,000 subs, and then it's gonna bump up the timer for a couple weeks. Like, dude, Jeff Bezos said he's gonna do some philanthropy work, right? Dude, he could just go to Twitch, drop subs on random channels, man. I'm just saying, Jeff Bezos, if you're out there, go to the like lowest amount of viewers, the 1 viewer categories, drop 1,000 subs. Work is work, no matter what the work is. But I'm happy for you that it helps you out. Yeah, it does. It does. It's great, man. Gonna have a good December this year. Gonna have a good December. And I was thinking about buying Mamba some gifts, man. We're taking ideas for the Mamba cat toys. Mr. Mordex, any ideas, man? Mamba's favorite toy is ping pong balls right now and a fishing rod. So I could just get a new fishing rod because the last one we have, he kind of tore it up. So I could still use it, but it's like I'd rather just get a new one. Oh, he's passed. He's passed. We had the funeral service and everything a couple months ago. A month ago, a couple months ago. But yeah, he's no longer here. Mamba is... He gets into moods, is the best way to describe it. There's times where he just wants to play. And those are the times where I have to bring out the fishing rod, and play with the Mambas and all that. But, it's fine. Sorry to hear that. Heartaches. It's all good, man. It's life. Life happens. As much as, you want things to be lasting forever, not everything lasts forever, man. Which is tough. You gotta cherish the moments. There's a tower. There's a tower. Looks kind of like the old ring towers babies play with. And some of them levels are toys that runs around. The cats love it. Oh, the ball that's stuck in the ring, and then they just push it around and it keeps running in a loop. Poetic Artist. I've seen that. I've seen that. But the thing is that I don't know if it's effective. So it's like I'd want to ask chat. Does anyone have that in chat? It's like it's a circle, right? And then it's like there's a ball in the circle that doesn't get dislodged. It's always inside the tunnel, but the cats could move it. There's a weighted ball around the size of a ping pong ball that has a little mortar that would roll around the house. Oh! See, Mamba's gonna bite the shit out of that, though. Because all the ping pong balls I have puncture marks. Because Mamba bites into it. Mamba bites into it, man. He's gonna bite the shit out of that. Which is probably fine. In most cases, I think. But that is something to consider. Alright, so really quick, this pipeline is backed up. This is backed up for the suits, which is pretty good. So I might be able to do this. Let's cut that line and make it so that this line does that. And now it looks like this line is backed up now. I might want to redo a little bit of the oxygen generation in this area then. I have that track and a ball tower. They get bored of it pretty quick. They play more with a different track and a ball that's in a figure eight. Oh, interesting. I guess they don't like the circular motion. The figure eight's probably pretty cool for them, I imagine. Alright, so looking at this right now, this is struggling a little bit to get oxygen. But that's probably because I disconnected it. We're also crushing the CO2, and it's actually dropped down pretty well. The amount of CO2 gas here dropped. The orange tower is generally pretty popular, probably for good reason. I wonder if it's the color. I wonder if it's the color. Okay, so this does work really well. Okay. So I think... Okay, I have an idea to make this a little bit better. I would have to keep this line here then, right? Oh, that kind of sucks. But that means I won't need this line anymore. And this line doesn't need to split. Okay. So that means... Let me remove... No, the bridge might need to stay. Oh, I just changed lines. That makes sense. Okay, so... Gas bridge needs to go. I posted a vid in Discord, Mamba channel. It's a bigger one the size of a tennis ball, but there are smaller ones. Okay, cool. Cool. That could be pretty cool. Have that for Mamba to chase around. Appreciate the ideas, guys. That's what I'm looking for. Just ideas for cat toys, man. Give Mamba a gift. Alright, so this backs up, which is good. Also does these suits. That doesn't really get usage. These are off. This line goes into here, which is not bad. I could actually go up to the top one more level. This is a natural gas line that goes down into the natural gas. I was thinking about redoing this line as well. Is Mamba very social with visitors, friendly other cats, when you take him to the vet? No. He hates everything that's not me. It's really weird. He hates everything. He's a little bit... I think the best way to describe it is other cats get mad at Mamba because he's a little bit too touchy-feely. At the same time, he doesn't like it when the other cats are touchy-feely. So he gets pissed too. But it's weird because it's like they're getting angry at each other for the same reasons they want to do to each other. It's I don't know how to describe it. Now at that point, he also hates visitors and anyone that's human. He hates humans. I don't know why. He tolerates me. It might be a good way to put it. See, that's the thing. Getting another cat may not be a good idea, so that's why I haven't gotten one, but it's one of those things. Cats love their personal boundaries, but not the other ones. Yeah, classic, right? Classic cats. They're not cats. Yep, be like that sometimes. Too touchy, man. Mamba always goes to try to sniff their butt, and the other cats don't like that, man. That's literally what happens every time. Mama goes in, starts smelling their butt, and then they get pissed. It's like, classic, man. Classic. Alright, so now oxygen goes up to there. That's pretty good. Alright, so this should fill up. This fills up pretty well, too, as a result. Now, this line is not being used. Okay, so that means... I think what I want to do is this. Cut that. Cut this. Cut this. Cut that. Have this go out here. Have this go out here. Cut this line. Cut that line. Have that come down here so it looks better. We deconstruct these pipelines. We deconstruct these. And then this should no longer be needed. And this should go straight across. Now this line that's going into both suits is going to be cut up like that. So that's going to be a different line so that this goes into the suits. Now I might not even need this line because I could probably take this line, since this seems to be overpressurizing now, and feed that into the suits instead. And then I could remove this line. That makes it a little bit cleaner. Because what I could do is have this come straight out, and instead of curling up, it curls down. And it feeds out pretty well. This line is backing up, which means this is going to help this side out. So what I might want to do here is add another vent. So that would be here. So I'd probably want to do this. Just to help release a little bit of oxygen. Alright, so that goes here, and then this line doesn't do anything right now. Which I guess it's okay. Because this goes into the oxalite. We could make liquid oxygen, it's not that bad. And then this line goes into the suit. So I should have the back suits on a separate line. So for now, we need to do that. And then we just cut it here after the vents. Alright, that's not bad. Gotta get good oxygen distribution right now. And then now that we have good space up top. Alright, so I'm gonna do an Oni fuel calculator. Oh, someone is trapped. Someone was trapped. Never mind. Oh, and I need my second bunker wall. That's right. There we go. Okay, cool. So let's do a quick calculation. I got a kitten for my lone adult cat, and even after 4 years, he doesn't like her getting into his personal space. But he's really benefited from having someone to play with and to enrich him when I can't give him the attention. That's the thing. Very recently, man, because of the subathon, I haven't been able to give Mamba the attention he kind of wants and deserves. So it's like, it feels bad that when I can't give him attention, you know, it's a thing like that. Which is, you know, why I was considering getting another cat. Day 5. Yes, no, Siri. Day 5. People keep subbing, man. I don't know what to do. I appreciate the subs, man. I'm not going to lie. But it's like, man, it's a lot of work. Mamba hates it. Alright, so we're at 50,000 organic mass for the gassy boot. Those 3, hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good one. 1335. Oh, and I have to add one sightseeing module for that. 1340 for the biological cargo bay. This is 2,000 kilograms. Wait a second. That might be wrong. 1593. Is this correct? I'm not even sure. That's oxalite, 50,000. 2 fuel, 1 oxidizer. This was the old value, 1394. I see you guys, man. I see you guys. Technically, I could go up to 70,000 with the setup. Since it's weight-based, I should go off of that as a cargo module. Because I don't have biological cargo bay. Yeah, so that is the correct calculation. What's the timer at the top for? That's how much stream time I have left, Padawan. That's how much time on stream I have left. Okay, so 1593 is actually what I need. So that's 693. And then 1593. That's a subathon timer, though. That's how much time we have left. Alright, we gotta mine this out. And then we need to add more, so I gotta unclick. Otherwise, I don't think they actually fill that up. And, oh, this never got... Oh, they're still actually filling that up, which is not good. I mean, it is what it is. The astronaut in here needs to be free. Let's actually free him. And not assign him anymore to this. Hey, he's free now. Let's go. Alright, we're doing that because we're going to dismantle the rocket. Has it always been there? Have I not noticed it before? It feels bad. No. So we're doing what's called a subathon right now, Padawan. And I have to add that in because every time someone subs, gift subs, uses a prime, resub, cheers bits, donos, adds time to the clock. And that's what the subathon is. Where I keep streaming if you guys keep supporting. So, of course, it's not necessary. But it's one of those things where it's like, if you do want to support, you know, you're feeling charitable, Or maybe you have a disposable income, you want to, you know, support your boy. That's what that is. So it's not always there. You're fine. It's because of the subathon we've been doing recently, though. Oh, this is done. Nice. So we have a vacuum now that's going to reduce lag because it's going to be less calculations. And then we're just going to seal this up. And then all we're going to have to do is mop up the liquid and remove the sweepings. It's going to be sweets. Love, gotta, I see you, man. It's up to you. Nothing is required, but everything does help. So we're going to need ceramic because I do not want to use insulation strats. 99 and then 99. And good thing I made enough clay from deodorizing, man. That shout out to this geyser for generating all the clay in the world just from having the deodorizers on the geyser. Alright, so this is good. We're just waiting for this to be active in 23 cycles for some free oxygen. I could turn this on for a second, crushing some of the gases. And then we'll make some ceramic at the bottom. Sweet, sweet. Alright, alright. So oxygen lines, they're all moving still. That's good. Now the oxygen here looks kind of jank, so I want to redo the pipeline here. Realistically, it does look kind of jank. I want to do it so that it's a little bit better looking. Now the O2 here is fine. Here, here, here. That's a weird distribution pattern, but I'm fine with it. This area wouldn't actually mind an event, but I think it's okay. The right side is emptying out. Ooh, this middle line is backing up. This is a dedicated line, though. Does that need help? Because I could put a bridge set up there to make that work. Because I have a bridge here already. That does make sense. So yeah, I will. So that means I have to set up a bridge here. And then a bridge here. And then an extra pipeline, just like that. That bridge is going to be necessary. If you guys are curious, we could explain why, but it's a weird setup. So we gotta do that. Oh, lag. And then, of course, the little pips keep planting. Growing all the sleet wheat in the world. Alright, so we need to make steel because we can't make the headpiece for the achievement. And then we need more steel for making more bunker doors. Alright, so 1593. These are filled up. We will still launch them. But we need to do this line now. Autosave lag. And there we go. Alright, so this guy is not assigned Ace Cow when you're ready. The Oxalite's already done. We're going to grab ourselves Gassy Moo, classic. And once he's good... Oh, there's no power here? Oh, the power is not connected. That's fine. We just got to connect this. Sub goal. We hit the sub goal already, guys, and it's going to be a face cam stream. So if you guys want to vote, vote on the poll. I don't know which day we'll do it. We don't have a specific day, but a day of the week. So like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So let me know when you guys want to see that face cam stream. That way we could get that ready for you guys. We do have more Vacillator recharges. Maybe we give Cthulhu his last upgrade. Alright, so I think the spawn here has water, so we should be fine. We're not adding any more in, which means this is going to be supplementary. Oh, there's some water from right there too as well. It will be Mamba's face. Dude, I need to do that. I should do that. I need to get the Mamba Pog face blown up on a like 2 foot by 2 foot sheet of paper and then just put that on my face. That would be mad funny. Hey guys, it's your boy me too legit. It's me, baby. It was me the entire time. Mamba. Yeah, man. It looks like I'm sleeping, but I'm not. It looks like I'm sleeping, but I'm not. How does he do it? I don't even know, man. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. And I guess it really do be like that sometimes. Alright, replacing the walls with window tile still. Make it a little bit more decor friendly. And I do also want to start decorating the kitchen. I might as well do that now. So let's look at some of the paintings. Let's look at the 3 tile ones. So we can put one here, but it kind of messes us up. This is not bad. And then we could do a 3-2 afterwards. Yeah, that's actually not a bad combo. We do this, 2 long ones, and then a short one. And then we do that same combo over the plants. That's not bad. And then we could have another painting. Oh, do I want to alternate? It doesn't really matter, but we could. So we do it like this. And then the long one's like that. So it's not a pattern, but it kind of is. I think I'm down with this. On the internet, no one knows you're a cat. I feel bad for that one guy that had to show up to court and go, no, I am not a cat. Y'all remember that, man? That shit was kind of like, I was so confused, like, what's going on? Why does he have a face mask like he's a VTuber? I was so confused, man. Alright, we're finally gonna have a nice meal hall. Oh, lag! Ooh. Wait a second. Nope, it's the wrong pattern. And then this is tall. Yeah, tall, skinny. And then this is tall on this side. There we go.